All right, last time we kind of got our shit kicked in, but I'm going to try to do a little better now. For a short period of time after the court wakes each morning, it drifts through the tide alone, free from its relentless obligations to the battlefield. You found this time useful for exploring your surroundings. Although I'm actually not upset for losing, because the person I watch, they were playing a different version of the game, but there's a lot of stuff that they didn't see. Either they explored different stuff or the game was updated. What's this? You feel as you could use a shower? Sure. To your mild surprise, the shower, nay, the whole bathroom attached to your chambers is, to put it diplomatically, a bit shabby. Unlike the rest of your chambers, those which choose to stretch and grow with the size of your station, the bathroom remains small and intimate. If you were feeling less charitable, you might refer to it as claustrophobic. Also, the room is clearly built into the underside of a staircase. Various thumps and falls from above the ceiling provide ample evidence that this staircase is well traveled. You aren't complaining. You consider it a miraculous blessing that a fairy court outfitted with tappings of medieval Europe would also have a functional modern plumbing. Yes, fair. Turn the water on and test it with your hand. Despite the shower's appearance, the temperature is consistently warm and the water pressure is high. Just a completely normal non-magical shower. Mediocre, even. You suspect that it will be a good reminder of what your life was like prior to the absconding with a cohort of fairies. As you quickly step inside and close the sliding door, you quickly retract the previous statement. The high-pressure water. The subtle ringing noise produced by the shower head. The echoes of the footsteps from the ceiling. All of the above combine to create a catastrophic cocoon of sound and steam. If anything, this shower is perhaps the most magical object you've encountered in the court thus far. You will let your mind drift for a while. Okay, imagine fucking shower stuff now. Sure, man. You go over the short list of things you have learned about the court in the time since your arrival. Yeah, man, sure. One, Titanium Court is a royal fairy court, a place bound by ancient magic to withstand the tide, whatever that is. Okay. Yeah, see, I don't think this was in the previous demo. 2, magic totally exists, by the way. 3, so do fairies. Just so we're clear. Yeah, good to keep that in mind. 4, you are, however, not a fairy. As a person who has lived a decidedly unmagical life until this point, you are instead a mortal. Yet, somehow, your mortal status didn't disqualify you from being crowned queen of these fairies. In fact, so far as you can tell, nothing will disqualify you from this royal office, not even your own opposition to holding it. As loath as you are to leave, you think you've now spent enough time in the shower. Okay. Yeah, fair enough. Ooh. There's Puck again just down the hall. You spy the man Puck just down the hall. He does not appear to have noticed you yet. You're certain that if he had, he would already be making a hasty exit from your presence. Now, it might be a good time to follow him and observe for yourself what duties your steward is performing in lieu of offering you guidance. It's weird, it's a red splotch every time he kind of leaves through a door. Okay, this is getting a bit tedious. Fortunately, you can click and hold the left mouse button to speed up the proceedings. Try it in battle, too. Okay, that's nice. Now here's a part of the core you had not yet discovered. Vast library extends before you. Oh! Wait! You suddenly realize with some annoyance that while you were gaping at the scenery, Puck managed to slip out of your sight. I saw that. You inspect the bookcase, you think Puck slipped behind. It doesn't budge when you attempt to move it. Try removing a random selection of books from its shelves, that also has no effect. It's likely a waste of time. You're not even sure it's the correct shelf. I know, I saw the shelf. Let's go to some of the paintings. How do you interpret this one? A fantasy of revenge! The subject is smashing his guitar most probably out of a seething hatred for rock and roll. I think you misunderstand. I've heard it said that the smashing represents his fervent passion for rock and roll. But how can that be? With his guitar smash, surely he will find it difficult to participate in the day-to-day proceedings of rock and roll. You interject to suggest that the subject likely has another guitar at the ready. That his smashing might represent both his passion and his wealth of guitars. Her Majesty's theory is compelling, but the evidence is circumstantial. After all, this theoretical secondary guitar is not featured in the painting. How can we be sure it exists? Perhaps the artist painted it somewhere in that negative space I've heard so much about. I suppose we'll need to keep an eye out for it. Alright, sure, man. Let's grab some breakfast. I just said after breakfast is wartime. You silently absorb the conversation around you as you eat breakfast. You know, vehicular theology is just not also ridiculous to consider the car to be mostly a metaphor. But for what? What could such an outlandish and inconsistent set of myths possibly be a metaphor for? Perhaps the psychological armor we construct around our true selves? All for the conveyance of the soul to greater stages of enlightenment? It is not too hard to imagine. But aren't cars also allegedly beasts that devour naughty children who not look both ways? Well, I never said it was a perfect metaphor. As a result of eating breakfast, you get a small bonus. You can get 10 water. Hey, I'll take 10 water for listening to this guy's weird-ass dialogue. Ah, the potion of liking baseballs. Let's see. You have to drink from the potion of liking baseball. One reason for that is your natural tribute towards something that you have been assured will change you. Another reason is the potion's instructions clearly state that for best results, you should leave the potion in direct sunlight until it bubbles. While it's been sitting in your office collecting sunlight from the window since you brought it back, it has yet to start bubbling, so you continue to wait. Alright. You return your map. With the exact extent of what you're supposed to do remains unclear, there is a growing list of things you think you should try to do. Recently, you've organized this list and placed it next to the ever-changing map for convenience. Achieves official personal change so you can safely leave the court at night. Achieve victory in the war. Right. Fair enough. Let's go to war. After breakfast, the court goes to war. No. I'm making the game easier. Alright, let's see. Well, we got a lot of choices here. Shop. Birds. Wormhole. Alright, we haven't seen Wormhole yet. I gotta see what that's like. You notice that the battlefield is littered with a bunch of ominous... What are those? Are those wormholes? I'm not sure what to call them, Your Majesty, but those things are bad news. The tide seems to group them with the enemy, but they never disappear when matched. Instead, they appear to merge with their neighbor, retaining every soldier those neighbors possess. Oh. If prayer actually worked, I would pray that we do not see them grow. They remain harmless as long as they're empty. Interesting. Okay. Is there a dude here? Hey, wait, was there a dude here before? I don't remember there being a dude. Also, sorry if I'm kind of speeding past some of the dialogue. There's a lot of fucking shit that they're saying. These guys be yapping. Okay, I have to test. Will this... Rose gonna match with that? Worms are none to be found. Okay, so I have to match them first. Okay, you just had to make sure. There's someone saying, yeah, there is someone saying on the stump. You look towards the stump in the distance. A lone figure appears to be holding up a sign. Learn self-defense for $1. Ooh, we should sign up, Your Majesty. The court is terrible at defending itself. Yeah, sure, man. You suppose $1 isn't that much? You could spare it merely to satiate your own curiosity. You and your routine gather around the stump, money in hand. Step right up, we'll start in a moment. As it happens, you aren't the only student present for today's lesson. That's right. I have the honor of being Sensei's #1 disciple. That doesn't mean anything, kid, and please stop calling me that. The instructor turns to you. It's your first time here, right? Let me explain how this works. Basically, each lesson, I'm going to give you 1 card for self-defense. I'm going to tell you how to use it. But the first thing you got to know is, I'm not going to always be here to give you cards. If you really want to defend yourself, you're going to eventually have to need to find your own cards. Question, Sensei. Where can we find these cards? Haven't you been coming here for years, kid? You tell me. Hey, Spoopy. Sensei's answers possess so many meanings. True understanding still eludes me. Okay, look, kid, it's not a riddle. Normally, you just find self-defense cards in shops or chests. Got it? You nod. Shops? Chests? Anyways, why don't you start by choosing a card? What the hell? Harass passerby. A passive. I like passives. I'm a big passive fan. You've received 2 thorns. Okay, thorns. Those are interesting. So the way they work is, whenever an enemy unit attacks your court, it's going to take some damage in return. The more thorns you have, the more damage they'll deal. So if you get enough of them, then most enemies won't be able to hit you more than once. Now you're going to be thinking, if I'm still taking damage, aren't these things not that useful? And you're right. If you're overwhelmed by enemies, thorns aren't going to help you with much. But where they really shine is when you've got 2 enemies positioned to attack you early in the battle. Without any means of defending yourself, an early attack like this can deal a ton of damage. It might even be fatal. But when you have thorns, there's an upper limit to how much that early strike can hurt you. One last thing about thorns. They're a passive tool, so you don't need to see them with the rest of your cards. Instead, you can see them hanging out over here with all of your other passive effects. Oh, over where now? And that's it for the lesson. Go try it out. Yes. Weird ass game. I got an apple. Sure. That's a passive. Okay, awesome. And instantly gain money. I love to see it. Sure. No, I don't think. Fuck it, yeah, dude. We're just gonna make a shit ton of these. Let's go into the battle. So we hope you're doing well. It's a bit of a chill stream since Vic had to. He wasn't feeling great, so he had to cancel. No big deal. I should put 1 more, I think. That's fine. We still get 3 gold. And plenty of food, baby. They're attacking the wormhole? I didn't know they could do that. Oh, get him! Beat the shit out of the wormhole. What the fuck? This game's so weird. Centaurs. Scamps? Well, we have a passive to get that whenever. So we want woods. Because every time we get wood, we get food. These are autumn woods. Does not match with summer woods. Inflammable. Okay. Guys are making shit confusing for me. Okay, there's a shop up here. Let's see. There's a safe. Which I am... yeah, it's still locked. I'm not sure what the fuck they want me to do with that thing, man. Alright, that shop is gone. A little unfortunate. Okay, new shop. Excellent. This is such a weird game, though. I love it. It's just very odd. Alright, shop. What the fuck? A barracks. Offensive structure. Produces 2 soldiers at the start of each battle. That seems pretty nice. Cobweb. Defensive spell. Lay a trap for your enemies that halts their movement. Global broadcast. Hills revealed their true nature as forests. What? Green hills. What the fuck does this mean? Hills reveal their true nature as forests. So all hills become forests? Seems wild. I am interested to see what a structure would do. We do have a bunch of food. And every time we gain wood, we get food. So we could probably sell this, buy this. Where would you like to build the keep? Can only be built on a rock. Okay. Is that not like a... That's okay, so it's not a spell. Interesting. Okay, having known that, I would like to undo. Just to okay, now they're back in order. I would like hills become woods, I think. Because of this, we clearly want a lot of hills. But I'm not going to do it now. There's no point in doing it now. Looks good to me. Maybe one more. Don't all go that way. What are you doing? Go back, you fools. Oh god, centaur too. Jesus. That's on them. Some of them, it looked like some of them were going left. I'm not happy about that. Extra hills and catapults wouldn't be bad. Okay, I'm curious about a hospital though. The fuck is this? There are eggs over here in the egg zone. Awesome, thanks, man. Glad to know that there are eggs over there. Cool. Birdhouse. Okay. Yeah, sure, man. Well, that's whatever the fuck you were talking about for you. Hospital. Medical establishment offering to sell you. Okay. Ooh, increased max HP is interesting. Oh, okay. I didn't think so, but I was like, I don't think it's telling me I can't. There are eggs over here. Okay. The fuck does that mean? What was that? What do I do with the eggs? Nice. A mysterious egg. I'm gonna talk to the fucking egg. Yeah, sure. You receive a fascinating offer from the egg zone that has appeared on the battlefield. Your Majesty, great to see you again. Still trying to get home. Anyways, I do have an offer for you. He gestures at the large pile of eggs on the battlefield. That's right, you can become the proud owner of your very own football. What? What are the devs on? What are they smoking when they make this, man? What the fuck you make me the proud owner of a very own football from the egg zone? Is he talking about the eggs? Eggs? What eggs? I've only got footballs here. They clearly look like eggs. Your Majesty, those are likely American footballs. I hear those are shaped like eggs. Oh, of course. Yeah, my bad. Hey, if you're gonna call your football an egg, call it an egg. Who am I to judge? The important part is I'm prepared to part with one of these footballs at an incredibly low price. In fact, I'm prepared to pay you to take one with you. If he's willing to pay you to take one, there must be a downside to doing so. I'd like to know what it is. Well, raising football is a big responsibility, too big for me. But you seem like you've really got it together, Your Majesty. You've governed a whole magical court. You command vast armies. You ask questions before agreeing to stuff. I can't think of anyone better suited to carrying one of these babies to victory. Well, but to answer your question, you know how the game of football works, right? You lose the ball, you get a penalty. I can't keep racking up these penalties, Your Majesty. I'm gonna go broke. But I doubt that would be a problem for you, so what do you say? What? Like $10 for taking the ball. I feel like I'm going insane. Give me, if I get 22, am I gonna get 22 food? Oh, I've been scammed. You collect the signing bonus along with the egg, thus assuming responsibility for shepherding it to victory. I'll be rooting for you. The football. Okay. Okay. So careful will return to the egg zone. It is if you never agree to take it. Oh, excellent. Okay. If I can send a couple dudes to quickly take them out, I wouldn't be upset. Yeah, man, give me $10 for taking the football. I wish you would tell me what. Okay, hold on. I guess I didn't hold on to the thing. Will it tell me what the punishment is? No, it won't tell me shit. Okay, awesome. That's what I love to see. Anyways, let's go to the hospital. Cool. I'm out of gold now though. Oh fuck. I can't be doing that. Wait, it takes both? Fuck that, dude. I'll do one. No, you know what? Fuck it. I won't even do one. It's a shitty deal, man. All right, man. Yeah, sure. Hold on. All right, let's get these guys over. Beat the shit out of them. So that we can then protect our egg. All right, that's not great. All right, well, we took a little damage. We've still got 20. Are we keeping the egg from now on? New. Review my to-do list. Bring the football to the end zone. True. We gotta bring the football to the end zone. Yeah, that's true. Oh. Wormholes and goons. All right, scamps. I don't even know what the fuck a scamp means, dude. Let's see. The flora, it can either be standard or average. What does that mean? I don't know. This has more woods, I guess. Sure. Still excitement surrounding the rather large jar. Awesome. From amongst the detritus scattered by the tide, a large and imposing jar floats into view. Upon catching sight of it, Robin groans, "Your Majesty, I advise you to steer the court away from that thing." But the other courtiers object. "Nay, Robin, such advice is an error. We must steer closer to the jar should we ever hope to open it." Robin explains the reasoning. "Every time we wage war in proximity to the jar, our soldiers neglect the battle in favor of attempting to open it. But we are still making progress. Surely by now we have at least put a dent in it." Robin sighs. "The decision is yours, Your Majesty, but if we must attack the jar, let's at least do so when the court is relatively safe." Why are these guys so fucking obsessed with the jar? What's new here? New. Open the jar! Okay, I really want to open the jar, man. I do. I want to open it. I would be lying if I said I didn't. I'm curious. I mean, they've clearly put a dent in it. Oh. The game's so fucking weird, dude. I'm loving every minute of it. So doing so it will grow if I match it with those guys. So I don't want to do that. Let's put the football back here. Oh shit. That's fine. First and last, I can live with that. I mean, I am deadly curious about this fucking jar, dude. Okay, man. What's in the shop? What do we got? Offensive tool. All fairies demonstrate improved hustle, guts, and moxie. Okay. What the fuck do they mean by it? Okay, man. Yeah, sure. I mean, I gotta know. Is this just like a passive in my thing? All traits demonstrate improved hustle, guts, and moxie. Sure, man. Yeah. What the fuck ever. $150 health for the jar. Oh my god, dude. Alright, I want to break this jar. Commence the bell. These guys will have to go all the way around or become very slow. I gotta see what's with the jar, man. Break the jar! Break the jar! Yes! We're opening the jar! Suddenly amidst the chaos of battle, a deafening pop followed by silence. All combatants, both those on your side and the enemies, put down their weapons and look towards the jar. The jar that, as it happens, had just been successfully opened. Oh shit! Twist! Twist! Yes! From within the jar emerges an aroma. You can't immediately identify the smell, but it's something familiar, something that unlocks memories from another time and place. Springtime, moderate humidity. Classes are winding down, and the new warmth is rekindling the smells baked into the walls of your residence hall. You're about to move out and are looking at a period of 2 to 3 weeks before you can move into your new place. You have couches you can sleep on, but most of your earthly possessions will need to reside somewhere else for the period. As you lock them away in a relatively affordable storage unit, you feel something indescribable. A shining, for lack of a better term. Unburdened, untethered, unanchored. The only thing keeping you from floating away is the small key to the storage unit you hold in your hand. A key that you find yourself staring at now, here in the present. Oh, yeah! I got the key for the storage unit. Wait, where'd it come from? Found in the jar, Your Majesty. Why does he have a soccer ball? Oh. Was there anything else in there? Nope. What's this? Just band-aids. Why is he? Is he plunging the jar into the toilet? What's happening? Curse is lifted. On this day, the queen of the titanium court did unburden her people of the curse of resistance, and there was jubilation. Okay. And it's over. Awesome. Oh, I love to hear it, man. Oh. What the fuck? Done. Oh, awesome, man. That's great. I'm so happy to hear it. I feel like I'm losing my mind, man. This shit's insane. Okay. Fuck it. Woo. This is a fever dream. What the fuck is that? A shoe. A tremendous sneaker housing. A real estate office. Okay. Sure. There was an old lady who lived in a shoe. Who do you think fucking got her that shoe? The real estate office, duh. Of course. What the fuck? Archer keeps. Produces dangerous archers. Oh, man. This game, man. Every second I play this game, I feel like I'm going closer and closer to insanity. Not the cool virtual kind. I mean, I don't know if I'd say cool, but not the virtual kind. Oh man. They really wanted that jar open. I'm a man of the people. Oh no, my chest. They apparently have another one somewhere on the fucking field. Oh yeah, it's right there. Not anymore. Oh god. This game, dude. This game is just wild. And I am enjoying my time, but holy shit, man. Yeah. In embarrassing turn of events, you're able to complete the transaction because your hands are currently full. But it is your majesty's right and privilege to engage in queenly excess. You need to drop something if you want to hold on to something else. How would you go about doing that? When interacting with shopper chests, click on your cards and offer them up for sale. That's the only way to get rid of your cards. You're welcome. Okay. I don't need this guy. Can I... Okay. Oh, yeah, I want that in the back. Actually, hold on. Been scammed yet again. Shit.
Good idea. Everyone makes
Hydrate, I got you, Curtis. Oh, this game's a fever dream, man. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Okay, now we have things in better order. What the fuck? Did someone live in that shoe? I hear there was an old lady. Wait, I may have expected the giant shoe to be someone's personal residence. It actually houses a real estate office. And by purchasing real estate, you can lock individual tiles on the battlefield so they'll follow you to the next battle. Unfortunately, the minimum price for properties in this neighborhood is $8, so you won't be able to purchase anything. Why would I want to purchase a fucking shoe? I don't understand, man. And the best part is, I don't need to. This game's so batshit insane, dude. Yeah. Commence battle. Damn, those centaurs are fast. Damn! Holy hell! Oh my god! Oh, they're going sicko mode! Damn! They went crazy mode on them. Oh, okay. Missing woods? We don't really want that. Volcanoes? I don't want volcanoes. Rare chest and market. Well, I mean, I gotta go here. This is another fucking billboard. You look through a spyglass of the new billboard. Taco. Some of the text is small, but it reads, "The desire for a taco is universal." Of course. Oh, quite a bold claim. Does Her Majesty agree? Yes, the desire for a taco is universal. To be honest, you could really go for a taco right about now, but that is insufficient proof for the versatility of such a desire. Yes, that is exactly what you're about to suggest. As such, the billboard's claim remains unproven, but also unrefuted. Awesome, man. That's great to hear, I guess. This game's insane. Wait a minute, I just realized there's two different kinds now. Does not match with summer hills. Okay. I mean, a hill's a hill, in my opinion, but what do I know? All right, let's get new stuff here. Post rock. I'm just gonna sell it, dude. I don't need that. Oh, right. Okay. It's still kind of a scam that I don't get any of that. Let's we could sell. We don't really use gold now. So we don't really need it. I can live with this. All right, so first things first, we are gonna put quite a few of these guys. Yep. Damn. These guys go sicko mode. Oh my god, dude, we're rich! We're rich! Now we fight the dragon, but now I have a football. Oh no, make a U-turn! As the court moves motionlessly across the void, it suddenly encounters a neighbor. Your courtiers cry out in alarm. You spy a great dragon soaring above his lair in the distance. The legendary apex predator opens his mouth and addresses the court. Here is what he says. But before you can say anything, one of your courtiers approaches you nervously. Your Majesty? Yes? Well, well... What is it? Can't they see this is a bad time? Well, you've overstayed your, Your what? What are they trying to tell you? Allow me. The favors of the court attempt to tell you that you've completed the demo. Wait, it's done? What about the dragon? Don't worry, your save file will be carried over to the full version of the game should you choose to purchase it. You'll be able to pick up exactly where you left off. Okay, but you'll probably have forgotten how most of this works by then. We won't make you, leave or anything. They won't, but I will. Goodbye. I hope you enjoy the full game once it's available. And that's Titanium Court. Oh, an absolute fever dream of a game. But it's a good time. It'll make you laugh. It'll make you confused and scared. And that's what games are all about, if you ask me. I did have a good time with this. I'm gonna look at the wish list right now. I've already gotten my wish list, but okay, no release date, just says coming soon, which is a little unfortunate. But you know what? I think they can take as much time as they want. Also on Steam, I just want to say it says puzzling battles and then puzzling narrative. You are goddamn right, man. Like, even the Steam page is puzzling. It's just talking about a giant rat and shit. A fully interactive shower for certain definitions of interactive and certain definitions of a shower. True. Oh man. This game is so weird, but it is such a fun time. I will have to play the full thing when it comes out. When that is, I'm not sure. But I'm gonna have to play all of it because this is a fever dream and a half, and I'm here for every single second of it.